new NFT mobile game, Move to Earn, on the Tor network, and it's already paying out. And you still have time to get in before it blows up. There are already over 130,000 people in just 5 days. So stick with the video because I'm going to explain everything to you right now. Guys, we're here with a little game called Gear Runner. This isn't just a game, all right? It's literally a movement. So every step you take in the real world will earn you rewards inside a cyberpunk universe. All of this is inside Telegram, okay? You don't need to download anything. And the best part, there was already an airdrop and the pre-sale raised 32,000 TON, totaling almost $100,000 in less than 3 days. But you might be asking yourself, what is the Gear Runner game? It's basically a fusion of fitness, gamification, and Web3. It's a mini app inside Telegram that turns your steps into the Gear token, which is the token of this game. You walk, complete daily missions, invite friends, and climb the rankings. And with the fragment system, you can upgrade this equipment. I'm about to show you how to do this and earn even more. Alright, here you have your character's equipment. Okay, in this case here, look. See, I already have some equipment equipped here, alright? And here's the thing, guys. Over here on the side, you have the place where you can activate your location so you can start your walk. Just a reminder, you need to be connected to the internet, okay, guys? You can't do it like those running apps where you run without internet and it counts your steps later. No. If you're not connected to the internet, it won't count the distance you've covered. The more distance you cover, the more points you'll earn in the game, alright? So just click on go, and obviously you need to enable location in the app, okay? It will ask for permission, you enable it, and then it will start tracking the distance you've walked or run, whatever the case may be. Here we have the wallet. Here we're going to connect our wallet so we can make deposits and withdrawals, alright? The game is already paying out, guys. The game is already paying out, and there's already been an airdrop, by the way, okay? I got about $6 or $7 for free, totally free. And here's the thing. This airdrop that happened was 3 million gear tokens, but I need to show you something in the white paper. What I need to show you guys is this here in the white paper. Look, the token allocation, all right? This is really important for us to get an idea of whether there will be more airdrops or not. And yes, there will be more airdrops, okay? We can see very clearly here that 1% of the total tokens, right? So the total distribution of this token here, if I'm not mistaken, is 1 billion, okay? 1 billion of this token. And basically 1%, that is 10 million of the gear token, will be distributed through airdrop. In this first airdrop, 3 million gear tokens were distributed. So there are still 7 million left. So if you take part, you can earn for free, okay? By participating in these airdrops, you can earn for free. Obviously, whoever has the equipment there, which I'm going to show you now, will earn a lot more points and consequently will earn more in the airdrop too, but you can earn with the distance there, okay? By covering distances, let's get back to what matters about the equipment, okay? The equipment is very simple. You won't have any equipment unless you come here to the shop, okay? And make the purchase of the equipment. In this case, it's really cheap, guys. It's got a 90% discount right now. Look, it's only costing 0.1 TOM. That's about 2 reais, man. So it's really cheap. Just a reminder, this isn't investment advice, okay? But I'm going to show you these packages, all right? These boxes here, this one basically has an 89% chance of giving you a common NFT, okay? Obviously, it's off-chain, and this one has a 10% chance of being rare and a 1% chance of being super rare, all right, guys? And here's the thing. It costs 0.1 TOM. There's also this runner pack here that costs 9 TOM and comes with 10 items, all right? And here there's also the elite pack, which comes with 40 items and also increases the chance of getting a legendary, for example, or an epic. And there's the ultra pack, which costs 89 TOM, comes with 100 items, and further increases the percentage chance of getting better items. In fact, with this one, you can even get the divine, right? There's a 1% chance of getting the divine in this one, guys. Super cool. So what's going to happen? You're going to open this little box, guys. And when you open the box, guys, you might get some of these items, okay? You could get the boots, the gloves, or even this little vest here, all right? You might even get the helmet part, or helmet, whatever you want to call it, okay? And then it's obviously going to depend on your luck, right? Guys, for example, take a look at the boots here. These boots will give us, look, 110 gear 110 gear tokens per day, see? So that's it. The item you get would depend on your luck, okay? Whether it's going to be rare or common, well, that really depends on your luck. But each item will give you something here, okay? It will give you a status. I'll show you in a moment what stats the other items are giving me. You can also upgrade here, by the way. For example, I have level 1 boots. If I want to upgrade the boots to level 2, I'll have to spend, look, 70 of these green fragments, okay? And 4 of these fragments here, which I think are orange, right, or red, and also 1,500 gear tokens. What changes with that? Basically, it increases the amount of gear tokens I earn. So in this case, it goes from 110 to 181. And also another thing you can do, I'm obviously not going to demonstrate with these boots here, right guys? You can come here to the boots you're not going to use or the item you're not going to use and dismantle it. See, when you dismantle it, you'll get a certain material, guys, a certain fragment. In this case, this one will give you a green fragment, and then you keep increasing your number of fragments. You use these fragments to upgrade your equipment. You got that, right guys? Let's take a look at the vest here. Look, the vest, you have a little vest here, see, a weaker one. And what kind of stats does the vest give? It will give you energy recovery, okay? So it gives you 5% more energy recovery. All right, Zekwe, how do I do the quest in the game, man? It's very simple. You just come here to task, okay? It's this last option. And here you can do several tasks, see, and earn energy here, all right, guys? There are a lot of tasks, really, tasks, like inviting people. So, for example, I invited 3 people, then I get 5 energy points here. See, I got 5, I claimed it, you see? Invite 10 people. You click here to look to complete, you click on claim. So as you invite people, you'll also be completing quests. And there are also social quests, right? Like following them on social media and so on. That's always in these games. So by doing all these little tasks here, you'll also be earning energy here, okay? You'll be earning energy here, see? Down here, you can see the amount of energy, see? 260 out of 500. How do I see the total distance I've covered here? Man, it's really simple. Click here on the little gear icon. You'll see here, look, the total amount of distance you've covered. In my case, guys, I set it to running, right? Yeah, I usually do my runs every week. So, man, I set it to running in the app, but I didn't have internet when I was out, so it didn't count. That's why I mentioned it to you guys, right? If you're going to run outside, use mobile data, man, so you have internet on the street, because otherwise it won't count. And you need to keep the app open when you go for a run, okay? One more important thing I need to tell you guys is about the alliance, okay, everyone? I'm going to see if I can create an alliance for us here, all right? An alliance here, a guild, right? For the channel, because we'll also earn a bit more by having a guild. I get it, Zekwe, but how do I recharge? Load it up, make the deposit inside the game. Man, it's really simple. You go to wallet, okay? Here you have the contract address, all right, for the token, the gear token. So you take this contract here. There's the deck screener. Guys, with deck screener, you can even click here. Look on the card chart. If you click here on chart, it will take you to the card, okay? And here, it already opens deck screener, okay? Here we can see how much the token is worth right now. It's loading the information here. Look, we can see, look, that the token is currently worth 0.005. And then, man, with the token address, you can go to deck screener, click here, connect your wallet there, and make the trade, all right? In this case, you are going to buy the token. Just a reminder, only if you want to, all right, guys? This is not investment advice. This is just an informational video. And never spend money you can't afford to lose, because games like this, NFT games, Web3 games, carry financial risks, okay? So this is not investment advice, but remember, the more top items a person has here, the more they will be earning, all right? So guys, the link to the game will be in the pinned comment and also in the description of this video. And guys, I need to show you their Twitter here, and I actually recommend you follow them to stay up to date with the news, okay? So there was already an airdrop here, as I told you, of 3 million gear tokens. In fact, I managed to get a little money from it too, you know, totally for free. All right, guys? And as I saw there and showed you in the white paper, there are 10 million tokens in total for the airdrop. So there are still 7 million gear tokens left. And here's the thing, guys. The pre-sale has also sold out, man. The game is really super hyped, but it's still just getting started. And as I always tell you, those who get in early get the best opportunities. So here's the deal, guys. There's still time for you to get in early and catch the hype of this game, man. And guys, I'm going to show you a bit more of the white paper here. This part is about the packs, so I won't spend too much time on it because I've already talked to you about it. I've already explained about the little packs that will give much better items. The total supply, which I also mentioned to you, 1 billion in total, and it's going to be used for everything, man. This is the game's governance token, okay? So it's a reward currency used for upgrades, associations, alliance, everything here. We'll use the gear token, all right? Token allocation, 62% for rewards. And here, look, it will be issued gradually, okay, guys? The team will keep 15% liquidity and success decks, 10% marketing and partners, 10% pre-sale, 2%, and the airdrop, as I told you, 1%. So there are still 7 million tokens left for the airdrop. So if I were you, I wouldn't miss this opportunity. And now the gameplay part, okay, guys? Gameplay, all right, guys? So here, look, you can see even more about the items and everything else. See? The items, the quality of each item, okay? This here, man, I'm not going to dwell on this too much. You can easily study this later, get an even better understanding of the game, all right? Here are the fragments I mentioned that you can use to upgrade your items, okay? Here we can see the following. For every 1 minute of movement, it consumes 20 energy, okay? So that energy there, as I told you, it decreases as you move around, and then you earn gear instead, all right? So if you have that item, man, which is the chest plate, right, the vest, it will give you 5% more energy recovery. So it's really important for your gains in the end, okay? With this mechanic, you have standard energy regeneration, all right? 1 energy every 12 minutes, up to a maximum of 500 energy, got it? As I told you, it can be improved through the biomesh, okay? Which is that vest, that chest plate there. More relevant information about energy, guys. Players here, look, receive 1 energy every 12 minutes with a maximum limit of 120 energy per day. And here there's also the leveling of the energy core, guys. So if you have all 4 modules, right, the 4 pieces of equipment, which for me would be the boots, the gloves, the chest plate, vest, I don't know, and a helmet, right, the helmet. Here, yeah, they have specific names, okay, guys? Here, look, biomesh would be the vest, phase walkers would be the part for the boots, right? Synth gloves, which are the gloves, and the neurovisor, which is the helmet. Anyway, man, if you have all 4, you'll get a global bonus, okay? But you have to have all 4 at the same upgrade level. And guys, about the alliance, there's something really interesting, okay? To join an alliance or create an alliance, we spend the gear token. And here's the thing. Members will receive exclusive bonuses that increase earning speed, like I told you, 5%, okay? There's also a really interesting little system here, guys, which is the durability system, okay? So there's a loss of durability for each energy used, which is 0.3%, and the total durability loss per session is 0.3% multiplied by the amount of energy used, okay? And when durability reaches 0%, you can't earn gear or technology fragments. So basically, with durability at 0, you stop earning anything, all right? And then obviously there's the repair system, which will restore durability back to 100% so you can maintain the maximum earning potential, all right? And here's a strategic tip straight from the white paper, guys. You should keep your equipment's durability above 50%. This is just to show you all that it really is paying out, okay? There are always some people out there who doubt us, who doubt that it's actually paying out. And yes, it is paying, okay? I received here 1.86 ton, all right? This was from the airdrop, guys. So if I were you, I wouldn't miss the chance to take part in this little game, okay, guys? Because the game is really insane. So that was the video. Leave a big like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. That was today's video. We're in this together. Thanks!